Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric, and today we're going to talk about how to service your mower, your push mower, to have it ready for every spring. I did a short just a few minutes ago, and it doesn't cover everything, kind of gives you a taste, but I try to follow it up with a long form, so if you're really interested, this is how we're going to do it. This is how we do it when it comes in our shop. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull the spark plug boot, pull the spark plug, and we're going to do a compression test. We're looking for over 90 to 100 on the older machines and 70, 75 on the newer machines with the release system in them. If we've got good compression, we won't bother getting into the valves. If we see this mower every year, which we do see this one, is every other year we adjust the valves whether it needs it or not. Just kind of give her a little tweak to keep it running top. And you should keep track of it if you're a homeowner. If you're doing a compression test, what it is from year to year. So if next year it drops considerably, it could be your valves telling you something. But if we have good compression, we're going to go on to fire. And we're just going to plug this into the spark plug, this into the boot, pull it over, and see if that lights up, and see if we get a spark. If we have that, we're good on compression and on spark. The next thing is, you know the rules in my shop. We dump all the fuel or drain it. I don't trust anybody. So if it ran last year and now you're having problems this spring trying to start it, good chances are it's your fuel. It's sat quite a while. It's had exposure to air where if you're getting even the 91s now, has got some ethanol in it, but it sucks water out of the air, and then you're going to have water in here and it's not going to run. And if it does, it's going to run rougher than heck, right? And then we check the air breather. You know, you don't need to replace the air breather every year if you don't want to, but if you start seeing oil on it or, you know, saturation, get rid of it and put a new air filter on it. We blow them out when need be, and usually on the push mowers it's every other year if we see them regularly, which we have a group of customers that we see every year, so we've got a history on that mower from last year. Alright, so we've covered, put a new spark plug in it. We're going to drain the oil, and the way we drain the oil here at the shop is we've got this suction sump. I've already been draining it for a little while, but it's a pretty simple thing. You put this down into there, where you check your oil, and then just start and every couple of minutes give it a couple more pulls and it'll drain itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to put fresh oil in it, we're going to put a new spark plug in it, top the fuel off with good fuel, check the air breather or replace it. The next thing is we're going to check all the wheels on the deck, make sure everything is alright, check the pull cord, check the brake feature on them, make sure the brake is working according to what it's supposed to, and that all cables are free. And then we're going to go under the deck and we're going to take a putty knife and scrape all the debris around that whole deck. Make sure it's good and clean so that, and you as a homeowner can keep track of that. Every so often run some water underneath it and just get it cleaned out. When it comes to lawnmower blades, the misconception that most people have is they have to get their lawnmower blades razor sharp. And actually you're screwing yourself if you're doing it that way, because you're tempering that steel enough so that it's brittle. And if it hits even the smallest stone, it will crack that blade. It'll take chunks out of it. You don't want it razor sharp. It's all in the angle. You know, I can show you with brand new blades. You can saw in your hand and it's not going to cut you. And that's right from the factory. If you can do all those things, then you can service your own mower. If you're doing nights and weekends, part-time working on these things, push mowers are pretty easy. You can knock quite a few of them out in a day. What takes the longest is just simply getting the oil out of them. You know, years ago they used to have a drain plug down by the blade. Most of them don't have that anymore. But if you have any questions, put it in the comments, and if you're kind of stumped on something or something isn't working right for you, let me know. The greatest thing about this channel is that you have so many really good mechanics that are part of it, that if you ask a reasonable question, they will answer it quick. And I will answer. I read every comment and I try to respond to every comment. So on that note, you guys have a great day.